Alright, so this morning I made a video for my other channel, my review channel, and I reviewed the Roland JDXI and the Roland Mc-707. Now, I don't know if you can see very well. Yeah, it looks like everybody can see. Okay, so first I want to go over some of the features of this. Like the Roland JDXI is really cool because it has two digital synths, a drum machine, and an analog synth. But the cool thing about the analog synth is that it has a vocoder. So I'm going to really quick mute my main mic, and then I'm going to turn on the mic on the JDXI vocoder and do some quick vocoding to show an example of that. By the way, this video is just for fun. I did my review on the other channel and like some educational stuff. But right now, I'm just going to play with it for this channel. So, here we go. I'm muting this audio. There we go. I got my mic back on now. I don't know if that was loud enough, but I think it was pretty cool. I just wanted to demonstrate that. And now I'm going to show you, like, if you use it together, the Mc-707. On the Mc-707, I made a little part that goes a little bit like this. And it's in the key of A minor. It's just a really simple thing. And most of the presets on the Roland devices are going to be either in the key of C or G. There's a few exceptions, but it's very easy to play around using that key. So I've got the JDXI set to do set to control the tempo of the Mc-707 and to be the master, like a start and stop button. So we're gonna try it. Why am I not hearing it? What's going on? Oh, did I think I muted. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Alright, there we go. I had it up a little bit loud because that vocoder was so quiet, and I wanted to make sure that everybody could hear. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit now because you can't hear me. And I can change the volume of the balance of these using the master volume on either device, as you can hear, or I can also use my mixer sliders. And I've also got my MIDI keyboard hooked into this track, so I've got like a synth sound on there. As you can see, I can change to another preset, completely different tempo. It's just going to kind of go with it. I have two other devices. There's a Roland T8 and a Roland J6 over to the side, but I can't hook those in yet because I'm waiting on the part to come in. I
I have all of my devices connected with CME WIDI, which is a wireless MIDI jack. It's powered by the WIDI jack, the MIDI jack of the device. Sun shining on everything. But yeah, it's really cool because like I can use those and just connect everything. And as long as I have a MIDI channel available, this one uses 3 MIDI channels. This can, but I'm not using it for MIDI right now. I'm only using it as master tempo and start and stop. This has 8 channels. However, I can assign them however I want to. And my MIDI keyboard, it can change channels, but I generally keep it on just one channel, and I use it to play whatever instrument I have selected. On the Mc-707, I have 8 different tracks, but on each of those tracks you can have 16 different clips, and they can be up to 128 steps, which is 128 beats. Right now I've just got it set to like 8 beats for this little part I'm playing. I'll change to another one. Sun on everything. I see it's all dusty. I need to clean up. but as you can see, all these are in like the same key, so like I can use the same part to change between a lot of parts. Like here's an EDM part coming up. My favorite ones is this one. Video game sound. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I definitely like how these devices kind of interact with each other. It's amazing how you can use just this. You can use the same sound progression to go over like all these different presets. And this is just a very simple one I made in a few minutes. But it sounded good with everything, so I think I'm gonna keep it, like keep this entire row, this kind of rhythm, and then when I make some extra clips, like I was talking about those other 16 rows, I'm gonna change it up to some other stuff in this same key, and then I can do all my presets there, and I can pitch them up or down, you know. But I mean, it's just. I think the best thing to do with this would be to like make your own little beats and presets, and then after that you can come back and make parts to go with them, so you can set up a good live show. Like if you can make a bunch that are in the same key, you can use one long thing, or you could like have a couple of like key changes and stuff, or like when I get these other devices, they can do like a live show by themselves, which I did a video on the other channel of the T8 and T6 together. Once I get those hooked in, though, I'll put them over here probably, and move this out of the way, but I'll put them here, and then I'll show how you can kind of do a live set. And because I can kind of fade the volume out on any of these, I could have, you know, this beat going on, and then start a beat up on the drum machine at the same tempo, which, like, when I click on something, it shows me on the screen here. Kind of tweaking the filter here a little bit.
Anyway, what I was saying before I got distracted by tweaking the filter, which is fun. I was saying that I could kind of start another drum track on the T8 and just kind of fade that out as I brought the T8 in. I mean, it'll be synced to the same tempo. If I want to do that, I can use the MIDI out on this, or maybe the MIDI. I think there's a MIDI through on this one, or I could just press the button in time. You know, so I'll just press the button on 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Press the button, you know, and then it'll start that one, and I can fade this one out and that one in. And after that, you know, I've got the J6. I could start a chord machine rhythm over there. And then during that time, while that other one's playing, or like, I can demonstrate it with this. You know, for example, we've kind of got, say if I was playing that, and while I've got that going, I'm going to go ahead and write this project because I like the way it sounds. And now I'm going to load up another one of my tracks. Of course, let's see. Alright, this is a track that I made a few days ago, and so I'm just going to try to put everything where I think it should go, if I remember correctly. Two, three. And of course, this was not made. This was not made at the same tempo as that, but you get the idea. So you can kind of do it like a DJ set. Right now, I've got these two linked, so. Why are those not making noise? What do we got going on here? Oh, I see. I think this was a little bit slower. I believe it's like 139. Of course, it sounds strange now hearing it all slowed down after. But yeah, that's just an example of how you can like change over to something else. You can load up a new project while you got something playing on one. And like for example, if I I'm gonna play these. Why is that one not playing? This should be playing right now, and I'm not sure why it's not. Oh yeah, I see why. Like for example, if I know that other one's supposed to be at 143, I can dial in the tempo, just gradually going up or down. I'll do it 148. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Anyway, you get the idea. I roll off the volume on one, roll up the volume in the other. This will definitely work if you set everything up in the same key, or like if you're using like the key charts like you might use when you're DJing songs. Like, can't remember what the thing's called, the little color wheel thing. If you're using that, maybe that would be a good way to do things. Like, you can take a song from C and go into G or A minor or any of the other different ones that it has pretty easily. And I think it would be a lot of fun. But I'm hoping to like kind of get some live sets together. And you know, I do a lot of guitar stuff, so I'm hoping to maybe make like some backing tracks. Maybe set up one of these instead of all the extra tracks. Maybe set up one of these as my guitar input, so I can put my guitar into here, and that would be a lot of fun. Maybe have it come from my Podgo from line 6. I can set my guitar tone and run it through here, and then maybe do some stuff that way. The only thing I find hard to deal with electronic music is a lot of times if you're trying to play guitar with it, it's kind of repetitive and it's hard to do the chord changes. With this, you have 8 scenes you can change between, 4 buttons, but there's also a shift button so you can change. And so I could do like a verse, a chorus, verse, chorus, bridge, you know, an outro part that's different if I wanted to. And I also, let's see, where is it? I just saw it recently. Where did I put it? I don't know what I did with that. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. I've also got this switch here from M-Wave that will allow me to do program changes as one of its settings. So it hooks up through Bluetooth also if I want to like edit settings on it. But otherwise, I can just like hook it in through, like say if I had a laptop, I could do all the MIDI in and out through there. I hook this up to the computer through Bluetooth, and then I'm able to change like the program. So this would be like scene 1, scene 2, you know, stuff like that. But the only bad thing about that is I would have to have a computer, which for all these other things I have so far, I don't need a computer at all. I mean, I've got the computer running right now, and I've got everything running into it through open broadcasting software. But you know, I could use a DAW too, like Reaper or Ableton or something like that. But the only reason I'm using this is for like a mixer and to get this in so I can record it, you know, set the levels. But if I was using like I could plug everything into, say, like my mixer board and just have a separate channel for each instrument, and that would give me more control over what I do with each of them. But you know, then I could do things without a computer completely. But if I wanted to use this to like change the scenes, I'd probably have to get a little laptop or something to take with me. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. It's just one more thing to deal with. And one more thing that can go wrong in your chain. I kind of like the way I've got it set up now where everything's connected wirelessly, because that lets me just kind of let me get some music going while I'm boring everybody with my talking. Oh, I forgot I still had that loaded up. I don't think those go very well together. So, I'm gonna load up my JDXI file I have. There it is. Alright, there we go. Alright, there. Got some music going. But yeah, basically, if I wanted to use a computer, I could hook this up and do it that way. It also has an external pedal if I wanted to use that. So this is by a company called M-Wave. I'm not sure if you can see it very well. It's M-Wave Chocolate. That's what it's called. And I was using it to switch the scenes on the Mc-707. And I guess I could do that if I set up like all my my guitar stuff to that. And in addition to like doing all these things I'm talking about, I can there's MIDI on here. I can control, like, this is a vocal processor, so QC Helicon Voice Live 2, and I used it in actually I haven't used it in any of the videos I've done recently, but it basically can create vocal harmonies, and that's really cool. You know, I mean, like, it can do auto-tune, but I don't like it for that because I don't like the way auto-tune stuff sounds for live performances. But I mean, if I can have vocal harmonies at the press of a button, you know, like, I like that a lot, and I'll probably make a video doing some stuff like that sometime soon. I think I'm very excited. I'm just now getting into the MIDI stuff, and I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I've learned a lot, and I have released a few songs that I've made using the Mc-707 on Spotify, and it's under the Richard Wade Show, so if you want to check it out, yeah, be sure to do that. Let me know how you like it. But I plan on making a lot more music using these devices soon. It's just so much fun. Alright, well, I'm going to stop this video right there. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you next time.